it's Owa and welcome back to my channel for another video. And today I'm going to be doing another monthly reset video.
You fill my head with roses, I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere.
So my plan for today is to basically get myself ready for a new month. April is in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. We are the 30th of March right now, and I know you will probably not see this video for another little while because I have been pretty late in my editing, but I still wanted to record it now and kind of share this process because it also gives me an occasion to kind of give you guys a life update and kind of share where I'm at and all of that. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm gonna have 4 sections to this video. I'm gonna first do a kind of like space reset, which is gonna be super quick because I maintained my room pretty nicely this month. I'm gonna do a reading update, kind of talk about all the books that I have read and kind of like where I'm at with my reading, as it is one of my biggest goals this year to read more, and also I want to kind of share what I like with you guys. And the third part will be kind of like setting goals, seeing where I'm at, and reflecting on the goals from last month to see where I'm at. And the final part will be just a little chat about where I'm at currently in life, doing a life update because a lot of things are going on, and usually like I have some information around in my videos, but if you don't watch all of them it's kind of hard to follow. Also, hi if you're new, hi, I'm 19 and I am also paralyzed from the legs down, living with multiple disabilities and illnesses, and this is my channel where I take you guys along in this crazy adventure. So right now I'm going to go straight ahead and start with the cleaning slash space reset of this video because I want to start with a quick win and be able to just have something done that I can just check off my to-do list for today. So let's get on with the cleaning montage.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
So my room is now all cleaned. It only took me like a couple of minutes to do, which I'm pretty happy about. It's great progress from the start of the year where it took me all day to really clean up my room correctly, so that's progress. And the sun is out for now. I don't know for how long it's gonna stay, but I'm gonna try to wrap up this video as much as I can while the sun is actually out. So I'm gonna do the reading update next. So for this reading update, I went to my bookshelf just because I like to have my books around me when I talk about books. And this month I have read 4 books, which is pretty much the same amount that I have read every month so far, because I am at my 12th book read for this year out of my goal of 25, which if I continue like this is going to be pretty easy to reach, I think. And last month I had started the Mortal Instruments series, which is the one right there, and I continue reading that series this month. I read the 4th book first this month, and I read it back at the very start of the month, and I actually have an entire video dedicated to this book because I made a video on how I use my reading journal, which I would highly suggest you go watch that one. It is a really great in-depth video on my reading journal. So if you are interested in the review of the book and in my reading journal, you can find that one on my channel, and I will link it down below as well. But I love that. I love this one, and then I also read the 5th one this month. So I'm almost done with this series, but I don't have the 5th one to show because I read it as an ebook because I don't physically own it, and I am unfortunately not able to finish the series at this time because I don't have the 6th and final book of the series, which breaks my heart. I was supposed to get it from a friend. We were supposed to see each other, and then it didn't work out, so I don't have the book yet. Hopefully I will have it in April, and then I can read it in April. But until then, I started another series, and I started the Ranger's Apprentice series, and I don't know if I have it right or not because it is not. I read it in French, and I had never learned the original name of the series until this afternoon, so hopefully I saw the right one. But it is basically like an apprentice that figures out what rangers are, and it is a fantasy book. Again, I mostly only read these types of books anyways, but I fell in love with this series back when I was like 12, and it was in my local library, and I can't remember if I actually finished the entire series. There's 12 books in that series. I don't actually remember if I finished it or not. I know that the first few books in the series, I borrowed them like multiple times, but I think I never finished the series, and I found them as ebooks. They are from John Flanagan, and there's a lot of nostalgia for me for these books because they are my childhood, and they are great books. Like, I'm not saying just that because they are nostalgic, but they are great books overall. And I read the first book in the series in 3 days, and then the second one in 1 day. They aren't like really long books, they're like 200 pages, so like if I start them at 8 in the morning, I'm done by 12. So it's easy reads for me, but also like I really wanted to like read them back now that I'm older to see if I could actually understand, because I feel like before I didn't understand half of it. But we basically follow Will when he starts being an apprentice, and he learns what rangers are, and they basically work for the kingdom, and they're like the secret messengers and the strategists behind wars, and it's so detailed, and the world building is really intense. They are super fast-paced books. Like, it's 200 pages, but like full of adventures. There's no downtime in them, so that's why I love them so much. So yeah, that's the Ranger's Apprentice. I will pop up a picture of like the covers and what they look like so you can see for yourself, but I would highly suggest them. And if you have any suggestion for me for a book that I should read, I personally love fantasy and romance the most, and young adult in general. But yeah, if you have any recommendations for me, I would highly take anything because I love discovering new books. And for next month, I think I'm just gonna continue with the Ranger's Apprentice series and just keep going with it just because I have started it. And then if I can get my hands on the sixth book in the series, that's probably what I will read. But because there's 12 books to read, I will have for a little while to get through the entire series, and that's my current hyperfixation. So for this next part of the video, which is going to be all of my goals and for last month and for next month, well, for this month because it's not over yet, I'm just gonna go through like kind of like the goals that I had for this month, and then I have my bullet journal so I can see how well I did with those, because usually I have my goals as habits and I can see kind of like every day if I did them or not. And then we're gonna go to my Notion template to add my goals for next month. But I have pulled up and on my computer my goals for this month, and I had a lot of them. My goals were film daily bullet journal updates on TikTok, and this one I already know I didn't do. I did do it more than I did on like for February, but I definitely didn't do it every day. I did it pretty much like twice a week, I think, for the most part. Let's see in my habits. So for reference, this is what a habits tracker looks like. It is just like the calendar for the month in little squares, and I can basically just have like all of the squares to color in every time I actually do a habit. And I can see I did really well the second week of the month. I did it 4 days in a row, and then after that I only did it like twice a week. So not the best, but like not that bad. Honestly, I did a lot worse, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. My next goal was sleep 8 hours per night, and I actually made it as a habit to track it better than a sleep tracker. I usually have a sleep tracker like this, but it's kind of hard to see just like at a glance if I did it or not. So I made it as a habit for this month, and it's kind of insane because I literally slept 8 hours per night except for 3 nights, which is awesome. I'm actually super proud of myself. I realized that 8 hours is the minimum I need to sleep to like feel good all throughout the day, and then if I get 9 hours it's like even better, but 8 hours is the minimum. And since I did it so well, I think I will raise it for next month. My next one was posting 3 times per week on YouTube. Now, I set that goal as for posting actual videos, but I don't know if you can tell, this is the one and it's really full. And the reason is that I actually started posting shorts like really consistently this month. So even if I didn't have my 3 videos per week, I still was posting more. And I will do like a comparison side by side on the screen for my analytics. It's insane the difference between last month and this month. So shorts are definitely working really well for me. And I did post so much more consistently this month, so I think I can check that one off too. I had playing Just Dance once per week. I actually did that one. It is part of my physical therapy exercises that I need to do to strengthen my body, and I know that it can seem a little silly, but that's what I need to do to get better, and that's what I did, so I'm really happy about that. And then I had do yoga once. I really want to get back into it, but I just didn't think about it enough this month to actually do it. So that one is a no, and the last one is reach 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I am so close. I really thought I would be able to do it, but I am at 487, so I know that I will hit it next month. I just need to set it as next month goal again, and I know that I will hit it, which is insane. Like, what the hell? I'm so excited about that. Thank you so much to anyone who's new around here, because there's a lot of new people around, and I think by the time this video will go up, I will probably have hit that goal, which is even more insane. But now let's jump into my Notion template to plan out my goals for next month. Okay, change of plan because I don't have space on my Notion anymore. It wants me to upgrade to the like premium plan, and I deleted a bunch of pages that I didn't need. I spent so long trying to delete things and it doesn't do anything. It's like I can't go back to not be able to use it. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. And I'm not sure I want to pay like $10 per month to have the premium one. So we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way and write down my goals. So I have my goals, which I have a little bit less space, but I think I'm just gonna do it like in my notes, I think, because I don't have enough space in my bullet journal. I just write down a couple ones usually. Okay, so I have a note page opened up, and I'm just gonna write down some of my goals for this month. And I think I'm not gonna like have too big goals, just because I am supposed to go in to physical rehab, and because I don't know if I'm gonna leave in April or in May, I don't want to put myself like crazy goals and then feel bad if I don't get to them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my goals set for I think I'm gonna do 8.5 hours of sleep this time. And then I think I'm gonna do Just Dance once a week. I'm gonna keep the 3 uploads on YouTube just because I want just those ones and not to I don't want shorts to count. I just want to focus on my main videos, and then shorts are like bonuses. And while I'm at it, I added reach 500 subs because obviously that is one of my goals for this month. And I don't know, honestly, I'm not really sure. I have some that are for like the entire year, like read 10 pages per month, which I definitely didn't do this month. I read most of my books, I read them like 1 or 2 days and then I don't read for like a week. But I'm gonna keep it as like my goal for the entire year. And then I have like how much water I drink, which I will put on the screen if I did it for this month. So I already have that one. And I think I'm just gonna have like a goal for my small business because I want to have a huge launch this month. And I'm working on some planner in French, so I think I want to add that as a goal, and then add the 3 other ones that I want to add to my shop. So I will add that. So yeah, that's it for my goals for this month, and I will do like an update at the end of the month and we will see how I did. And the next part for this video will be the health update. So I made myself all cozy in bed for this next part of the video, which is going to be all about my health, how I've been doing, and also a little bit about my mental health. I know that last month I wasn't doing very well with my mental health. I wasn't really well. I had just done my tests to see for depression and anxiety, had just been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and extremely severe depression. Since then, I have started on treatment for, well, a better treatment for depression, and I think it's working. It made me not sleep for 2 weeks because just for some reason, but I've been doing better, and since like this weekend I've been able to sleep, and ever since I've been able to sleep and not just like have zero sleep, my mental health started getting better. I feel better overall, I feel like. So that's like a very huge difference from last month. We didn't end up actually putting me on meds for anxiety yet, just because I'm doing more testing. I saw the psychiatrist, and because I'm still in a testing phase and doing a bunch of tests for a bunch of things, it's not like in the priority for now to manage anxiety. And while I'm talking of testing, I have officially started the autism and ADHD assessment, and basically what my psychologist said, it's basically just like a formality because clinically she has enough to put the diagnosis of autism and ADHD, but I just need to like do the testing to have like the official papers and to have it be like official in the eyes of the law and all of that. But the presentation that I have of it is extremely clear. I will talk like once I have the formal diagnosis and I have done all the testing and I have figured out a little bit more about myself, I will do like a complete video talking about all of this because I think it deserves its own video. And basically, yeah, that's how things are gonna go. It's kind of crazy. The other thing is I went to the doctors and I have gotten a referral to see an immunoallergist, and I'm basically gonna go do some testing for these random allergies that I've been having. My doctor says it's definitely some type of urticaria, like I already have heat and cold urticaria. We just need to like figure out why I have so many reactions. And I also had my referral for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome that was done, and like they responded, the hospital that we contacted, saying that they don't have any availability like close, so they're sending me to another hospital that can take me in quicker so that I can get assessed quicker. So that should be in the next few months. I also have my surgery date for my nasal spectrum deviation and adenoid removal, which is going to be in June. And now the very last thing is that I'm waiting for my referral, well, the approval to go to a physical rehab center, which was already all I talked about last month. Basically, I need to go back, and the place I need to go to rejected me, saying that my problem is neurological and they don't take neurological case. But in my country, my neurological disorder is considered psychiatric because I don't know what term it is, but psychosomatic, that's the one, because my country is like 10 years late in medical research, so that's so fun. But because of that, insurance still takes it as a psychosomatic illness, so I can actually have psychosomatic rehab, which they do. So like 2 weeks, well, last week, I went to the doctor. He asked again to see if they would take me, and now I'm waiting for the answer, so hopefully that should be in pretty soon. And normally, if everything goes according to plan, I should be leaving in April and actually going to the place to hopefully walk again, because I have been doing immense progress in physical therapy. I have been getting assisted movements in my legs, which is awesome, like things like bending in my knees or like things like that, but like assisted. I need someone to help me like start the movement and then I can participate in it. I still don't feel my legs or my muscle move, so it's hard for me to like tell my legs to move from my brain. But if someone like starts a movement, I can accompany it, so it's like crazy progress. So yeah, that's pretty much like where we're at right now with my health and all of that. So yeah, I will continue to keep you guys updated on everything, and like I will vlog like next week. I have another neurologist appointment, so obviously I will take you guys along for all of that. But I think I have talked enough, so I will end this video right here. I hope you enjoyed and that this video was enjoyable and that you liked it and that you got a little bit of insight of what my life looks like at the moment, and try to give you a little bit of motivation to start your month right, set up some goals for yourself, or just enjoyed. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to give me some book recommendations if you have any. Don't forget to follow me on all of my other socials. They are always in the description box down below. And if you want to support my channel, don't forget to subscribe with the post notification bell on. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!